Islam is a monotheistic Abrahamic religion that traces its origins to the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, who lived in the Arabian Peninsula in the 3rd century CC. Followers of Islam are called Muslims, and they believe in one God, Allah, Arabic for God, whom they consider to be the same God worshipped by Jews and Christians. The core beliefs of Islam are encapsulated in the 5 pillars of Islam: Shahada, the declaration of faith, which states that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. This is the central creed of Islam. Salat, the practice of performing ritual prayers 5 times a day facing the Kaaba in Mecca. These prayers are a direct link between the worshipper and Allah. Zakat, the obligation to give a portion of one's wealth to those in need, typically calculated as 2.5% of a Muslim's savings and investments, to help the less fortunate. Sawm, fasting during the month of Ramadan, which involves abstaining from food, drink, and other physical needs from sunrise to sunset. It is a period of self-purification and spiritual reflection. Hajj, the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, which every Muslim who is physically and financially able is required to undertake at least once in their lifetime. It is one of the largest annual gatherings of people in the world. Islamic teachings are primarily derived from 2 sources: the Quran and the Hadith. The Quran is the holy book of Islam, believed to be the word of God as revealed to Muhammad over a period of 23 years. The Hadith consists of the sayings, actions, and approvals of the Prophet Muhammad and provides guidance on how to live a virtuous and ethical life. Islam has a rich history and diverse traditions, with various schools of thought and interpretations. The majority of Muslims belong to either the Sunni or Shia branches, with Sunni Islam being the larger of the 2. Despite theological differences, Muslims share a common faith and commitment to the core principles of Islam. It's important to note that Islam is practiced by over 1 billion people worldwide, and its followers come from diverse cultures and backgrounds, leading to a wide range of interpretations and practices within the religion. Islam originated in the Arabian Peninsula in the 7th century CE. Its foundational events and teachings are centered around the life and experiences of the Prophet Muhammad, who is considered the final prophet in Islam. Here is a brief overview of the origins of Islam. Prophet Muhammad, 57063 C. Muhammad was born in the city of Mecca in present-day Saudi Arabia. At the age of 40, he began receiving revelations from God, Allah in Arabic, through the angel Gabriel. These revelations were recorded and later compiled into the Quran, the holy book of Islam. Muhammad's mission was to call people to monotheism, reject idol worship, and live a life in accordance with the guidance of God. Mecca and the Hijra, 62 CE. Initially, Muhammad's message faced opposition from the tribal leaders of Mecca, who were deeply invested in the city's polytheistic practices and the Kaaba, a central religious shrine. In 62 CE, Muhammad and his followers migrated to the city of Medina, where he gained political and religious authority. This migration, known as the Hijra, marks the beginning of the Islamic calendar. Spread of Islam. Over the next decade, Islam spread through the Arabian Peninsula, both through peaceful conversions and, at times, through military conflicts. Muhammad's teachings emphasized social justice, ethics, and monotheism. After Muhammad's death in 63 CE, his successors, known as the caliphs, continued to spread Islam, leading to the rapid expansion of the Islamic Empire across regions of the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond. Compilation of the Quran. During the caliphate of the 3rd Caliph, Uthman ibn Affan, the Quran was compiled into a single written text to preserve its integrity and prevent any potential discrepancies in its recitation. This standardized text has remained unchanged since that time and is considered the final and unaltered revelation from God. Development of Islamic scholarship. Over the centuries, Islamic scholars and jurists developed a rich tradition of interpreting the Quran and the Hadith, sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad. This led to the formation of various Islamic schools of thought and legal traditions, contributing to the diversity within the Muslim world. It's important to note that the early Islamic expansion resulted in the establishment of a vast and diverse Islamic civilization that made significant contributions to various fields, including science, medicine, philosophy, and mathematics. Today, Islam is practiced by over 1 billion people worldwide and is one of the world's major religions with a rich history and diverse traditions.